Hey,
Hi,
we're Raw Fabrics.
We're
and
hanging out with
Rob.
Rob at Punkvideosrock.
Punkvideosrock. Rob rocks.
Rob rocks.
I can't think of any other band that can open up a show as good as you guys did today.
Wow, that is too polite. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We accept that.
That was good. As we were mentioning earlier, I was surprised with the reaction of the crowd, especially when you guys asked them to drop and even the clapping and everything. Like, what does that mean to you guys as like being the band?
I mean, for us, being on this bill was like, oh shit, like we're making headway. It feels good to, you know, in whatever you're doing, to be progressing, pushing forward, and to be on this show with, you know, Oliver and Love Life, which, you know, two artists that we respect, was really cool. And then to have a reaction from their fans is, you know, I don't know, it's awesome. It's very cool.
Yeah.
We're thankful.
Now, I wanted to ask you guys about the logo, your band logo. What is the meaning behind the logo?
It's actually, it's my dad paints a lot, and so it was one of his paintings, and I saw it and I was like, oh, like I want to, you know, take that and edit it and change the colors around. It was more of a, like, the vibe of it. There's not really a meaning to it. It was more of just like, okay, it might sound, I'm gonna go on a little tangent, but it's just like the colors and the tones of what we wanted the band to sound like and sort of look like, and so there's not really a meaning to that, but most of, you know, all of our music has a meaning, just not really the logo.
Speaking with all the music, the EP, the debut EP comes out September 30th, Gold Handcuffs. Tell me about the process with this, and, you know, can you break down the 4 tracks for me?
Yeah, I mean, we recorded it with Stephen Street, which was a huge honor to work with him. And
Now, was that in London? I know he's out in London. Okay.
we went. I have some family over there, so we went and just stayed with them for a couple weeks and tracked it. And it was really cool. You know, it was like, it was interesting to be out of our own element recording. So it was kind of weird, but kind of cool and interesting.
Yeah.
But writing the songs, "Pissing on the Dance Floor," you know, latest single, was sort of the first song we put together as a band. So it kind of, once we put that together and we put the sounds to it, we kind of like, okay, like we have something we like that we feel is very personal to us. And from there, it just kind of kept writing. You know?
You mentioned, you know, the new single is "Pissing on the Dance Floor," but that was the first song you guys performed tonight. Usually they leave the new single for last. Is there a specific reason why you guys chose to do that tonight?
It's just the right tempo.
Yeah, it just felt right to have it first.
We were gonna play Down the Drain first, but it was a little bit too slow for the first song, I guess. We just wanted to.
I think it was the good choice to, like, I mean, we were already going up there with the expectation of making it loud and everything, so, you know, guns a-blazing.
Bashes out a little bit.
Yeah.
Now back to working with Stephen Street. What you mentioned, like it was a different element for you guys, but as far as him as a producer, I mean, he has a lot of big names behind him. So, like, how difficult was it working with him as far as new ideas, new ways of doing stuff?
He's not, like, with us. His approach, because we had worked on the songs for a long time, and when we sent him to Steven in the first place before we knew we were going to work with him, we had the songs, like, a really good idea of what we wanted to sound like and stuff. And I think instead of Steven just trying to, like, be the macho guy of producer and just get in and change things, he just was trying to take, you know, the right kind of, you know, photograph of where we were at and what we were doing, and he just kind of brought he has just such a knowledge of music and sounds that goes beyond what, you know, we can hear, because he has just so much more experience. So he took what we had and just kind of lifted it, and it wasn't really bashing heads or anything. It was he's just really laid back and cool, you know, like, you just come in and be like, yo, like, Steven, what do you think of this? And then he's like, oh, that's good. Change that. That's cool. Like, you know, just like that, actually.
It was really easy, and the atmosphere was, it felt good recording, and
I agree with him too.
Now, I mean, there's tons of producers out there. Why him specifically? I mean, that's a big trip as well.
Because we've been a band for about 2 years, and we had been writing for a long time, and we just got to this point where we were like, oh my god, we need to finish this EP. And he just sounded most excited about the band. He was like, when he heard it, he was like, yeah, I want to do this. And we met with some other people. We met with Dan the Automator, which was really cool, and we were like, all the producers we've met, we've been really like sort of shy and intimidated first, because you're just like, oh my god, like we have so much respect for you, like, whether it be Dan the Automator or Steven, that we ended up working with, but he just got us right away. So
now with Pissing on the Dance Floor, which we mentioned is the new track, what are the plans for a music video? I know you guys did a little teaser.
Yeah, we just finished the video, and it's actually first video I've directed, so it was interesting. We did it in my parents' garage, which you can't tell though. It doesn't look like a garage. Yeah, we made sure that it didn't look like the singer of the band filmed it in his parents' garage. So yeah, it was really good. It was like, I'm the type of person, like, when I have an idea, I'm like, oh my god, like, let's go do a video tonight. I've got this idea. In which we've done in the past, and it didn't work out, and you'll never see that footage. But we came up with more of just a scene, because the last video we did for Down the Drain was very concept, and we wanted to just make it a little more simple. So we just wanted to do performance and have it be, fit the tones and stuff.
Now for you guys, how do you guys think he did as a director?
How do you think?
Yeah, I was like, I would answer this question a lot differently if, John was in the middle. No, no, I knew coming into this band, Jack was a little, like, out there, but it's little? No, no, it's been an honor working with both of these guys, especially Jack. Like, he's he's willing to try anything and everything, and I love working with people who are that creative and are willing to go out there. So
I think that's something why we all it works together, because we're all very open-minded. There's never been a point where I've brought in a song or they've brought in an idea, and it's never been something where we're like, no, that's not us. It's just like we don't really want to be stuck into a genre. We don't want to be stuck into one thing. It's just like, what we do kind of goes through our filter.
You guys are a three-piece. There's not that many bands out there that are a three-piece, but I mean, like, my point is, you guys make it seem like it's a full band behind you guys when you guys are on stage. So I mean, like, is it harder to like figure out the way you're gonna perform or the way you're gonna write your music or any of that?
Performance makes it interesting, and I like the fact that it's a little bit more difficult. I think the audience gets to see, they're like, wow, it's 3 people, but they're all doing all these things to make it a bigger picture instead of each 3. Like you said, like it's a band. So, and that's something that we've tried really hard to do. So.
Yeah. And we've all been in, bands in the past that were more just guitar-based drums, and we kept that foundation in this, but we wanted to have it be where, some songs I play bass, some songs he's doing, the MPC, we wanted to just keep it open where we could just keep it interesting for us. And for the crowd, I think it's a little bit more interesting.
Okay. So. Now, September 30th is the release for the debut EP. Any tour plans for the record?
Not announced yet, but we're planning stuff. So we'll be coming to a city near you. Real quick.
Back to that music video. How soon can we expect the music video for Pissing on a Dance Floor?
Next 2 weeks probably. Next couple weeks we'll be out.
And what else can we expect from you guys aside from tour?
I mean, right now it's another video, and then the EP, touring, and then back to writing. I think we're all we're very, very inspired at this point. And we're very excited to just. We have a lot to say, and so.
And is this collectively when you guys are writing, or is it like, are you the main writer and then?
It's a bit of both.
Yeah. Bits and parts, yeah.
It's kind of like lyrically more. I'll bring more lyrical ideas because I feel like it's a little bit more authentic. I have to really believe what I'm singing, So that way, but it's just whoever's